what? You guys, hello. Welcome. We're going to, in T-minus 10 days, it's gonna be time to party. We're going to the Queen Mary for Titanic weekend, and you guys are going with me. Get excited. But in the meantime, welcome to Titanic month. I do have a goal to read a Titanic book. I've been in a huge, slower pace of reading because of grad school, which I am doing Titanic stuff with grad school, by the way. But what I would like to get to The Night Lives On by Walter Lord or The Secrets of the Titanic by Paul Henry Nargeolet. I could go for either one of these as long as I get like a book read. Boom, good. So I just got back from a concert, but I wanted to tell you about the book I started, which was The Ship of Dreams by Gareth Russell. I don't own this book because I've been hesitant to start it because Titanic was never formally known as the Ship of Dreams. It was later considered that post-1997. I've been hesitant to read it, but it's the only audiobook, Titanic audiobook offered by my library, so I was like, okay. And I've been listening to it, and it's been really interesting, and I've been learning about the socio-cultural climate of Europe, how that was kind of like playing into the end of the Edwardian era leading up to Titanic sinking. We're learning about the Countess of Roths, and no, I could not recite any of that to you. It's kind of confusing, but I'm having a good time. Okay, hey, so I'm reading The Secrets of the Titanic by Paul Henry Nargeolet. In all seriousness, he perished on the Titan submersible, so he was a very knowledgeable, awesome Titanic dude, and I can't wait to read his book. I need to start packing for the Queen Mary. I just checked in for my flight and I feel like I could cry. I'm so excited. Yeah. Good morning. The time has come. Let's go to the Queen Mary. You guys, I just landed in Long Beach, and here we go. Like, no way. I'm boarding an ocean liner right now. You guys, I have no words. I cannot believe I'm on the Queen Mary right now. Okay. I don't think I ever really properly introduced what it is that we're doing, but it is the 114th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic and the Titanic's maiden voyage. And I'm attending a Titanic conference with creators like James Panka, who hosts the Witness Titanic podcast. The Titanic Honor and Glory boys will be here, as well as like historians like Don Lynch and Ken Marshall. And you guys, I'm a spaz and I'm spazzing and I can't believe they told us the walls are thin, but I can't believe that I'm here right now. And then someone was like, that's the first pale-faced Swisher I've seen. I was like, ah! Okay, room tour. This is just amazing. Look, I have a porthole. Ah! And we have a king bed and the bathroom, and it's all old-timey, and I love it. Oh my god. And they gave me complimentary champagne, so your girl's gonna go start the party. 2 seconds ago, there was a fire reported on my floor and we need to evacuate. But now it's fine and I'm back. But I don't think I'm gonna unpack now because I grabbed all my stuff. I was like, okay, let's go. All right, I think I'm gonna go get some champagne. But first I need a new outfit. I mean, here's the thing about these old ocean liners is wood is very flammable, and we stopped using wood on ships after incidences like the Laconia, the Normandy. However, even as recent as 2006, the Star Princess, it was some kind of Princess Cruises ship, the balconies were still made out of wood, caught on fire. So you guys, I am so landlocked. First of all, I can't believe I'm promenading right now. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Can you believe this? Because I certainly can't. Oh my god. I am in such disbelief. Okay, so look, we got some bollards, we got some winches, we got the main anchoring chains. Like, what? Okay, be so for real. I'm sorry, I'll stop talking like I'm Gen Z, but I'm aft right now. I'm on the stern. And I find it very exciting. And I need to go eat. I can't believe this right now. I need to go find some food. But I found the isolation ward, which I kind of find more intriguing. You know, this is kind of in a similar spot where Titanic's isolation room was. Kind of. Okay, the Queen Mary is wild because what do you mean you can just wander? Is this an isolation ward? Like what? I'm assuming so. And capstan machinery? What? That's what I wanted to see right there. Look at that thing. Wow. Oh, you know, just promenading. And like all the cargo ships over there getting loaded, it's like sick as shit. Makes it even better. Apparently that's the cruise terminal. I'm having a Queen Colada. I know because I know them from YouTube. What am I supposed to do with that? But anyways, I'm enjoying a glass of wine on the observation bar, listening to some music and eating some stuff, and it's beautiful. It's truly beautiful. So, I mean, I just had to buy this. Look at this. Look how girly pop cute this is. The Queen Mary, I'm telling you. The Queen Mary metal merch, whoever you are, if you know how to cater to the girly pops, you will sell. Okay, because this is so cute and I'm so comfy and I'm gonna go to Ghost Tour now. I bought my friend's shot glasses. 1 second. Actually, I'll show you at the end of the trip. They're all wrapped up, but they're like slanted to be like the funnels, which the funnels are slanted to angle the output of smoke from the boilers, which is now oil, but it was coal, away from the passengers that would be up on deck so that they wouldn't inhale the smoke. Like I was saying, I saw Sam from his historic travels walking on the stairs and I was like, oh my god. And then I saw Kyle Hudak and Matt DeWinkler from Titanic Honor and Glory, which maybe I'm young, okay? I started watching Titanic Honor and Glory when I was 15, back in like 2016. I just fell in love and I thought it was the most amazing, wonderful thing. And participating in the Titanic stuff that these YouTube creators and like the community that they do every year is so beautiful and exciting. And so these people, I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna be nice and be like, oh my god, hello, because that's all I can do. I wanted to do the Ghost Tour late at night for the vibes, and I think that it'll be good. It's the Queen Mary's 90th anniversary of her maiden voyage, which is wild. It actually is really wild because so much of ocean liner history is just completely fading away, and the fact that we still have access to all of this is like such a treasure. And earlier when I was in the isolation ward, I noticed how much of it really is under construction and probably how much work it's really taking because it looked so rusted. And also, Titanic was about 882.5 feet long, and I felt like the Queen Mary wasn't as long. The Queen Mary is like 200 feet longer. It's like 1,000 something. Look, it's the wireless they used to sell these models where they were like, they would show all the decks. It blows my mind. I want one.
Shape of the ship. They just cut the crown across. A very much more kind of menacing male presence in the room, but he's just dressed kind of a freakishly tall man in an old like office.
Okay, so I learned so much on the tour. The Queen Mary holds the record for the most people on a ship at one time. At one point, the Queen Mary carried over 16,000 passengers, which I believe its capacity was like 2,000, maybe 3,000. I don't know for sure. That's insane. There's just all these photos of Queen Mary like bringing all these troops because the Queen Mary was so fast. The Queen Mary was so good. It was so reliable. It was built for crossing oceans. Once World War II broke out, the Queen Mary shipped more than half of the soldiers to D-Day, which is like insane. And I guess, I can't remember what president said that thanks to the Queen Mary and her sister ship, the Queen Elizabeth, it likely shortened World War II by a year, which is just crazy. We went into some pretty crazy spaces. We went into the boiler rooms, which it's really sad, I guess, Long Beach, when the Queen Mary was permanently docked here in 1967. They just started like ripping out boiler rooms, which is really sad, but I think that it's a pretty common thing that we don't appreciate things for what they are until it's too late. So what a privilege it is to be here. This is so beautiful and amazing. We went into some really cool places. We went to the first class swimming pool. There's so much history, especially with something like a ship, like an ocean liner. People changed their lives. People crossed oceans. People traveled the world in these walls. And that's like a really, really cool, special thing. Yeah, what a privilege to be here. I'm so grateful. I am going to try and soak up everything I can learn from this opportunity. And it is 3 a.m., so I need to go to bed. It's time for lecture tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., so it's like I'm going to Titanic school. Good night. Hey guys, welcome to day 2. This is the fit, except we're gonna come back and change and throw on a cute little skirt for afternoon tea, but we gotta go because it's lecture time, baby.
I say all of this to remind you that yes, we are here to remember Titanic and the lives of those on board.
And we were second team, and Leo and Kate were first team. So once everything got set up, they would have us do everything once so that Leo and Kate could see it, and they would know where their tape was. And they would know where, you know, the cameraman, Jimmy Muro was the Steadicam guy.
To an open casting call. I'm from San Diego, so my mom, San Diego.
You guys, this shit is just like beautiful. I just met, I wish I knew how to say his name correctly, Faridun, the author of this book. He is so sweet and cute. Here's our little photo we took together, and he was so sweet. He was like, I'm passing you the torch. And I was like, and he said that he played the violin. He felt very moved by Near My God to Thee, which that is what got me into playing the violin. When I was 9, I picked up the violin so I could learn how to play Near My God to Thee. And he was so cute, and he was like, come play with me. Unfortunately, I can't play with these nails on because the violin takes the tips of your fingertips. But he was so cute. It was really beautiful. This has been amazing so far. Everyone is so wonderful and so nice and so knowledgeable, and it's beautiful. There's also like a World War II submarine thing right here that the plans are unclear what Long Beach is gonna do with it, but cool to look at. I bought more books and they were like, thank you for helping with the restoration of the ship. You're welcome. Something I'm totally notorious for on vacation is I always buy so many books. My bags end up so heavy every time. Look at this Lego model. You guys, I'm getting emotional because places like Belfast, this place, they're just like doing so much to preserve history, and it was beautiful. look. There goes the carnival ship right there. But this isn't facing the light. Other way. Oh yeah, that's so better. Book haul. I had to get the RMS Queen Mary manual because it just looked like a blast. And then of course, captains of the Queen Mary, which will just be fun. I mean, images of Queen Mary. I probably didn't need to get this one, but it looked like a fun, like, summer read. I'm serious. This is my ideal fun summer read, and I mean that. It's like a little, you know, it's like a picture book. Don't you remember like reading fun informational picture books when you were a kid? Like, that's fun. And then the book that Van gave me. So anyways, time to go to a presentation on one of the Titanic Honor and Glory guys. He's talking about rebuilding Titanic, and I want to say like a lot of the animation and the design that goes into it. And then I'm gonna sneak away for afternoon tea. And here is the outfit for afternoon tea. Yeah, probably the rest of the day because it's just so cute.
Really, I would say her children, she loved her family. She really was a very devout Catholic. She went to Mass almost daily. She was known for saying the rosary. And she was also known for her cooking. She was almost famous in Norfolk for her cooking. She made
This is so beautiful and wonderful. And I tried salmon. And I don't like salmon, but I tried it and it kind of wasn't bad. It kind of tasted like smoky bacon. I don't know. But this has been delicious and delightful.
That talk about my experience diving into the Titanic, and Ken's going to join me after that for Q&A. And so, but that, Judy threw that shot at me, and it was too late to get it in my slideshow, so.
Anybody spot where the life belts are stored in this suite bedroom?
No.
In the closet here, in a rack, a special rack. The life belt has vanished. We don't know where it is today, but you can see some of the very same signatures on the right, which are on the on this new life belt.
Okay, really quickly, before I go grab some fast dinner, I just wanted to talk about how cool the first day has been. So many cool lecturers. Ken Marshall got like super into life belts, which was fun talking about them. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a good angle. This is a good spot. It was just cool. It's beautiful to see a bunch of people connect and get passionate about a topic, but it's like niche. And it's just like beautiful, and it's like how we relate to each other as humans, you know? And that's what's neat about Titanic, is there's so many fronts where those things can intersect. I just think that would, anyways, it's fascinating to think about. I need to go get some dinner, and we're gonna go to the memorial concert tonight, so it's been beautifully stunning. Let's go. Look, the bar has a little green shepherd light and a red port light. Look at the detail of these ship models. This is the SS Normandy, which, oh my god, oh my god. My professor said I could have an extension on my assignment. Good news. I sent him a picture of the Queen Mary. I was like, you get it, right? He was like, yeah. No problem. Wow. Wow is right.
To thee in the
That's sheer, my friends. And that is the end of night one. It was absolutely beautiful, and I think I'm like utterly enthralled by the engine room, and I really want to go back, but I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in forever, so I'm thinking I can go back tomorrow. It was beautiful. Oh my god, the engine room was so intricate, and like how cool that we have something like that preserved and have access to, because first of all, they're not gonna just let anyone go see the engine room on any cruise ships, nor is it comparable by any means, because I mean those freaking engines powered the Queen Mary through the Atlantic. She once crossed it in like 3 days, I want to say. 5-4 is pretty huge for the Marys. I mean, it's so cool. The all the Titanic presenters and like, oh my god, I don't know her name. Shelley performed the flute with her grandmother's story like presented on the side. I sobbed the whole time. I mean, I just loved it. It was beautiful. This is a beautiful, amazing, once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, good night. This is today's outfit. We gotta go because I'm gonna be late to brunch, but it's cute and it's cold. This is not the original plan, but it's cold. Let's go. I'm eating with my baby fork because I hate big forks. And the people on the Titanic would be horrified. Yo, James Pinker is behind me. Hey, James.
It's certainly one of the most flattering things, that could ever happen in my life. Probably the most flattering. He told me early on that he sold the whole project to Fox by just simply putting down, I guess it was Ken Marshall's art of Titanic.
Being inviting my grandfather to the grand opening. It's at home with the collection. The White Star Line started in the 1860s. It started as a sailing shipping line going to Australia.
Guys, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I love boats. Gotta go back for lecture. I actually haven't missed a single lecture. I mean, I have took little napsies during a couple of them, but you can't expect me to have bottomless champagne in the morning and then, be present. I mean, I've just learned so much, and I'm trying to take away and savor and be grateful for every little bit of every little moment that I can, so. About to go back. Actually, the Queen Mary and I match. My red bow, the red polka dots, the sweater, the shoes, the ship. I just realized that I met the captain, but like, I didn't know it was the captain. I wish I would have like taken a photo or made him say hi to the vlog, but next time, if I see him again.
I really did go to the brunch, and I came back to this room, to the table over there, where we have the little deck plan set up, and up.
And it's like, what do I know? And finally Jim says, there's something wrong with the hydraulics, and he says, don't worry, it's not going to destroy us. And I said, well, I figured, or you wouldn't be filming. And he goes, oh, don't be so sure.
Icebreaker in general, just.
Louis is a great guy. I've gotten to be really good friends with Louis Abernathy, and he is a wonderful person.
Yeah,
I can see why he's.
Hey! So, trying to get my bow in the frame because it's so cute. Today was another day of presentations. I mean, everyone's getting emotional, but it's like really beautiful to just be around people who are just passionate and like, just learning from other people. It's a really cool thing. So, I got the privilege of hearing Don Lynch and Ken Marshall speak about not only their time filming the 1997 movie, but also publishing their book together and their times when they dove to the wreck with James Cameron, which is just so cool. They both seem like awesome guys. What a cool, amazing, awesome opportunity. And I learned so much from Matt Winkler's presentation about deck plans. I'm so glad I bought a copy of his deck plans because who knew that the Titanic deck plans were so insufficient, but like it kind of adds up because our evidence we know about the Titanic is very limited because she sank on her maiden voyage, but also they already had all this evidence and photos and deck plans of Olympic, so people were like, whatever, like we don't need extra. But we do need extra. So anyways, tonight they're doing a screening of the 1953 Titanic, but I kind of just want to do my own thing, and I think I'm going to. What sounds really nice to me today is a little date with myself, and so I'm gonna get a pretty dress on. We're gonna go have dinner at the Chelsea restaurant, the Chelsea Chowder Bar. You know, I'm gonna have some pasta and wine, I think, and then I'm gonna go to the front and buy some chips and snacks and like totally indulge, just take a warm shower, get cozy in my bed, read my book. Sounds like a wonderful way to end the night. My feet hurt because I had on these like cutesy little red heels. Oh, and brunch was amazing. I haven't had the opportunity to come back since I left this morning. Hey, this isn't good lighting, but this is the dinner fit. I'm so cold, I don't know why, but I put socks on with my heels because I'm so cold. Look at, first of all, the jewelry. Fun, right? I wanted to see what it would feel like to be a girl on an ocean liner and get dressed all fancy, and that's honestly has been one of my favorite parts. I so could have been a lady, well, except for my mouth, but like dressing wise, I could have done it. I'm reading my Star Wars book at dinner. You guys, Don Lynch is sitting right over there, and I can hear him talking about the Titanic, specifically the Olympic refit when they moved the dog kennels up onto the boat deck. I'm such a creep. I would make a great spy. No one is suspecting me. Oh my god. I can't believe this. It's been so nice. And I didn't even tell you guys, I finished the book by Paul Henry Nargeolet, Secrets of the Titanic, and I thought it was amazing. I gave it 5 stars. So I did finish a Titanic book. I'm about 50% through Ship of Dreams by Gareth Russell, and like it's actually really fascinating, especially the way that it's like deep diving into passengers' histories that I wouldn't have otherwise looked into. And also, this is a Titanic vlog, but I am reading Star Wars. Good morning. This is day 3, day 4. This is the fit. And I'm rushing because I need to, it's already going. I need to get there.
Titanic. Like one of my personal favorite people on board the Titanic, Charles Jowkin, who made it his mission to ship and sink with as little alcohol on board as possible. So I'm like, let's start making some videos about these.
I just met first of all, I met Laura Decker Ward, which is a descendant survivor. I can't remember her name, Selene something. And another survivor's descendant, and he was like a hoot. And it's so funny, everyone's so sweet.
Sitting in front of me is a live audience of Titanic enthusiasts who came together this weekend to remember the great Titanic and her passengers and crew.
There were a lot of people around this time with an appetite to do this by themselves, with no studio behind them, with no big names, the better part of the last 3 years. And the point of Grand Voyage is, it's a little different than like Titanic on our board. What we're looking to do is simulate a voyage.
I don't know what's wrong with the Queen's salon, but it's like freezing in there. So I'm warming up in the sun.
It's really an amazing story. She was 18 years old. She had never been away from home. And, you know, she was emigrating, she was coming to, going on this epic journey across the ocean, which was dangerous, as I said, and scary.
I've had to come out here in between breaks and come warm up my hands.
So apparently there's a game called the Wolf or something like that. You gotta figure out who the wolf is. What's crazier to me is the stacks. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Making it count!
Yeah, definitely. Ever since the city of Long Beach took over management of the ship. To check into this, I think it's a worthwhile lead. Yeah, even if it's small. But to have that shape to them,
I think you're right. It looks a little.
Okay, you guys. I forgot to. I ran out of time. I was getting ready really fast to introduce my outfit before the beginning of the night. This was the outfit. I wore my black heels. We have the socks on. Again, it was so much fun, but you guys, what was even crazier is, okay, time to get ready for bed. I met these people. I want to come back. This has been the most wonderful, amazing trip. I met so many fun friends. I made friends. I have kind of stuck to my own realm throughout this trip because I just wanted to enjoy my passion and learn things from me, but I met so many amazing people and everyone has just been so wonderful. And I met this guy who had been on the wreck and he was showing us around the ship, and like we went and speculated about those benches I'd showed, like maybe are they Olympic benches? We've talked about the Queen Mary owning 2 of Olympics benches when Olympic got scrapped in 1936. So where did those benches go? They potentially look like Olympic benches. I mean, we were just going all around the place, and it's crazy just how everyone views history and things differently, and especially the city of Long Beach. And the Queen Mary has been such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience. Thank you to James Panka and Paul, who runs Titanic Legacy podcast. This has been the most amazing weekend ever. And tomorrow is the memorial anniversary, so I should go to bed. But I was trying to fill you in on the night I had. I just explored the ship. Hey girl! It was wild. I tried my best to have like intellectual conversations. Oh no, we should probably end the video. Good night. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 114th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic. We're gonna do a memorial service. It's gonna be absolutely amazing, and this has just been the most wonderful, amazing opportunity that I've gotten the privilege to be a part of. Good night! 3 minutes of me talking. I'm so sorry. So in case we missed it, this was the hair. And we had some accessories, and we have the dress, and good morning! It is the 114th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic today. We're doing the real-time sinking tonight with Titanic Honor and Glory. It's just been a hoot. Last night's dinner was so much fun. I'm sure you could tell that I had some fun. Although I'm sad I missed, there was a party on the poop deck, and I missed it. I'm trying not to think about the fact that today's my last day. I leave tomorrow, but I showered. And I showed all the Titanic people my Titanic tattoos, and everyone loved them. Meaning this one and Make It Count. Everyone loved it, and I was like, oh my god, you guys are amazing. These people are my people. It's kind of really fun. Everyone's like a ship nerd, and it's so fun. So anyways, I'm gonna get ready, and then I'm thinking we'll go gallivant the ship and do whatever we want. I have an essay. I have 2 essays due on Friday, but I'm just like not gonna care. I'm on the Queen Mary. I'm on vacation. I'll worry about my essay on Thursday. Sorry, not sorry. Today's outfit. Look at me. I'm having a sandwich next to the Queen Mary, and it's like so beautiful. I'm trying not to get sad that this is my last day. You probably want to see me and not my sandwich. This is so incredible, and I do not want to go back to work. I was tempted to ask them, like, do you guys need a nurse? But I don't think they need a nurse. but I would dress up in costume. I'll do it for you guys. I will. I'll wear the white hat. You guys, I'm so fascinated with this ship being here and just her being as old as she is. These like lower, I don't know what this would be, but there's a lot of cracked portholes and birds just hanging out in there. And then I think, you know, they might have to, you know, schedule her for a dry dock kind of situation soon. I don't know. I'm fascinated by it. I think that this is just so amazing. We should do what we need to do to help protect Queen Mary. Anyways. So beautiful. It's such a beautiful day.
Passionate about pushing the boundaries of human exploration. A man who many of us met, Paul-Henri Nargeolet, renowned Titanic historian and deep-sea explorer, participated in numerous dives to Titanic over the decades. He was widely respected as one of the foremost experts on the wreck. Very, very sweet and respectful man. In mercy given, angels to beckon me, nearer, my God, to thee, nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. Where they actually got the big piece, 96, like Sam was saying. Was a failed expedition, so it was their first attempt to get the big piece. I was a kid in college at the time, and I think I had bought a piece of Titanic coal like the year before. I don't know if all of us have coal, I'm sure. Yeah, we all got coal, and so I saw the ad in the paper, and so I bought it. So I think my name probably went on the soft target list. This joker would buy some coal, would probably be interested in a trip like this. So just.
there is no typical like rocket sparkle trail behind it. We showed just a little bit of the smoking, burning black powder there. The rocket capsules are basically fired into the air like cannonballs, and then the fires.
Arthur Puchin needed to descend that rope because there weren't enough men in the boat to row, and he stuck forward because he was a yachtsman. So he.
Some of you might recall when Cameron was doing that scene, and I believe
it was a bit of a moment of silence.
Indeed, after the ship does go down, everybody here hopefully grabs a little tea light.
Last night in my amazing king bed, the real-time syncing was absolutely amazing. The animation, it was like watching a new 1997 film. Like, it was so good. Everyone was so wonderful. We spotted old Rose on the stern throwing the diamond off the Queen Mary. All of it, it was just an amazing time, and I'm so sad that it's over. But I'm excited to see Ray, so it'll be okay. Good night. I'm so sad. This is my final time reporting to you from the porthole. I just heard the horn and I was like, yeah, the Queen Mary. I'm proud of myself for following my passions. Follow your passions. It's been the most rewarding, wondrous thing. Titanic is so cool, and there's like a huge community of people who also agree and think Titanic is so cool, which is just the coolest. So I really love the Queen Mary. If you have a chance to make it out here, you absolutely have to. Stunning. 10 out of 10. The Queen Mary, I will miss you so much. Now I know what it's like to go on a journey and cross the Atlantic in 5 days, as if I was aboard an ocean liner, and not move. And it was beautiful. I loved every second of it. Bon voyage. My Queen Mary, I heart you. Okay, hey, I'm in Mystic, Connecticut. It's time for the next vlog, okay? So I want to sit here and reiterate to you how absolutely amazing my Queen Mary trip was. But I think I said it like 20 times in the video, so I just loved it. I had the most amazing, incredible time. And I'll be back next year, so I'll see you guys next year. We'll do it again. Happy Titanic month. Let's keep this love going.